Welcome everyone to our YouTube channel. Today's subject of discussion is whole genome sequencing. On today's agenda, we have a brief description of whole genome sequencing, its importance, applications, latest trends, bioinformatics tools, analysis pipeline, and pretty interesting project ideas. Let's start today's session by understanding what is whole genome sequencing. It is a comprehensive method for determining the complete DNA sequence of an organism's genome at once. This includes all chromosomal DNA and, in some cases, mitochondrial DNA. Whole genome sequencing provides insights into both coding and non-coding regions of DNA, allowing for a deeper understanding of genetic functions and variations that can include health and diseases. Now, let's understand why whole genome sequencing is crucial. So, whole genome sequencing is very important for several reasons. First of all, personalized medicine. It aids in tailoring medical treatments to individual genetic profiles, enhancing the effectiveness of therapies and minimizing adverse effects. This approach is increasingly relevant in oncology, where specific mutations can dictate treatment options. Then, disease understanding. Whole genome sequencing helps in identifying genetic mutations associated with various diseases, including rare genetic disorders. By analyzing genomic data, researchers can uncover the genetic basics of disease, leading to improved diagnostic and potential therapeutic targets. Lastly, evolutionary biology. This technology is instrumental in studying evolutionary relationships among species, allowing scientists to trace lineage and genetic diversity. This has applications in conservation biology and understanding the genetics of populations. Now, let's move forward to the broader applications of whole genome sequencing. Whole genome sequencing has diverse application across multiple fields, like clinical diagnostics. It is increasingly used in clinical settings to diagnose unexplained medical conditions, particularly in pediatrics. Then, pharmacogenomics, understanding how genetic variations affect drug metabolism and response helps in developing personalized medication strategies. Then, agricultural genomics. Whole genome sequencing is applied to enhance crop resilience and yield by identifying beneficial traits in plant genomes. Now, let's discover some latest trends in this technology. Recent trends in whole genome sequencing includes cost reduction. The cost of sequencing human genome has decreased significantly, now approaching to merely $1,000, making it more accessible for routine healthcare applications. Improved speed and accuracy. Advancements in sequencing technologies have led to faster and more accurate sequencing, enabling real-time applications in clinical settings and research. And then, integration with AI. The incorporation of artificial intelligence and machine learning in genomic data analysis is enhancing the ability to interpret complex genomic information and identifying patterns related to healthcare outcomes. Now here we have some powerful bioinformatic tools for whole genome sequencing. So, for quality control of raw reads, tools like FASTA-QC provides a comprehensive overview of the quality of sequencing reads. Then, Tremo-Matic tool. It removes low-quality sequence, adapter sequences, and trim reads based on quality thresholds. For data processing, we have CutAdapt. It trims adapter sequences from reads. And Sickle. It trims low-quality bases from the ends of reads. For alignment, we have Burrows-Wheeler aligner. It efficiently aligns short threads to a reference genome. And Bowtie, another popular tool for aligning sequencing reads to a reference genome. And then STAR. It is specifically designed for RNA sequence data but can be used for genomic alignment too. For variant calling, tools like GATK, Genome Analysis Toolkit, a widely used toolkit for variant discovery in high-throughput sequencing data. SAM tools. It handles the manipulation of alignments in the SAM format and can be used for variant calling. Then, VARScan. It detects SNPs and small indels for aligned reads. For genome assembly, we have tools like SPADES. It's a versatile genome assembler for single gene and multi-cell data. And Velvet, another assembler that is particularly effective for short read data. For genome annotations, we have tools like PROCA, a rapidly annotates prokaryotic genome identifying genes, rRNA and tRNA. Then Augustus, a program that predicts genes in eukaryotic genomes. For advanced analysis like phylogenetic analysis, we have RAXML. It is used for maximum likelihood based phylogenetic analysis. And MEGA, a user-friendly tool for constructing phylogenetic trees. For functional annotations, we have KEGG. It's for pathway mapping, and GO, gene ontology, for functional classification of genes. For visualization, tools like Integrative Genomics Viewer. It allows visualization of genomic data including variants and annotations. Then CIRCOS, for visualizing relationships between genomic regions. Now, moving forward to an overview of analysis pipeline. The bioinformatics workflow for whole genome sequencing typically follows these steps. First, raw read quality control. It's the accession of quality of sequencing data using FASTA-QC and TRIM using Trimomatic tool. Then, data processing. Clean the data by removing low-quality sequences and adapters using CutAdapt and Sickle. Then, alignment. Align the clean reads to a reference genome using BWA or Bowtie, generating a SAM file. Then, variant calling. Identify SNPs and indels using GATK, SAM tools, or VARScan. Then, genome assembly. If de novo assembly is required, use SPADES or Velvet to construct the genome from the raw reads. Then, genome annotations. Annotate the assembled genome with PROCA or Augustus to identify genes and functional elements. Then, advanced analysis. Conduct phylogenetic analysis by RXML or MEGA and perform functional annotations using KEGG or GO. Lastly, visualization. Visualize the result using IGV or CIRCOS for better interpretation of the data. Moving forward, here are the project ideas described in more details with the required tools, analysis and programming operating system needs. First, we have comparative genomics of plant species. Aim: identify genes associated with specific traits by comparing genomic sequences of plant species with unknown different in those traits. Steps: select 2 or more plant species with known differences in traits of interest, example, drought tolerance or disease resistance, etc. Then, perform the whole genome sequencing on the selected plant species using next-generation sequencing platforms like Illumina or PacBio. Then, use genome assemblies like tools, SPADES, MegaHit, or MetaSPADES to assemble the sequencing reads into contexts or scaffolds. Then, annotate the assembled genomes using tools like Maker Augustus, or SNAP to identify genes or other genomic features. Then, perform comparative genomic analysis using tools like OrthoFinder, MEXScan, or MEXScanX to identify orthologous genes and synthetic regions between the plant genomes. Then, identify orthologous genes and synthetic regions to pinpoint genetic difference that may be associated with the traits of interest. Required tools are genome sequencing platforms like Illumina, PacBio, etc. Genome assembly tools, SPADES, MegaHit, MegaSPADES, etc. Then, genome annotation tools, Maker, Augustux, and SNAPS, etc. Comparative genomic tools, OrthoFinder, MEXScan, MEXScanX, etc. Required programming or operating systems is Linux or Unix-based operating systems, Python, Perl, or R programming languages, bioinformatic libraries and packages like BioPython or BioPandas, etc. Then, we have second project idea is genomic study of a rare disease. Aim: identify potential pathogenic variants associated with a rare genetic disorder using whole genome sequencing. Its steps include: first, collect DNA samples from individuals affected by the rare genetic disorders. Then, perform whole genome sequencing on the collected samples using next-generation sequencing platform. Then, use genome assembly and annotation tools to process the sequencing data and identify genetic variants. Then, filter and prioritize the identified variants based on their potential pathogenicity using tools like ANNOVER and VAP. Then, perform associated analysis to find correlations between the prioritized variants and the disease phenotypes. Lastly, validate the identified variants using techniques like Sanger sequencing or targeted sequencing. Then, required tools: genome sequencing platforms like Illumina, PacBio, etc. Genome assembly and annotation tools like SPADES, Maker, Augustux, etc. Variant calling and annotation tools like GATK, VARSCAN, ANNOVER, VAP, etc. Association analysis tools like P-Link, GEMMA, Bolt LMM, etc. Programming and operating systems: Linux or Unix-based operating system, Python, Perl, or R programming languages, bioinformatics libraries and packages, BioPython and BioPandas, etc. Third project idea is microbial genomics for environmental monitoring. Aim: understand microbial diversity and its related to environmental factors using whole genome sequencing. Its steps include: first, collect microbial samples from different environmental conditions, example soil, water, air, etc. Secondly, extract and purify DNA from the collected samples. Then, perform whole genome sequencing on the extracted DNA using the next-generation sequencing platforms. Then, use genome assembly and annotation tools to process the sequencing data and the identified microbial species genes. Perform taxonomic classifications using tools like Kraken, Centrifuge, or Clark to determine the composition of microbial communities in each sample. Then, analyze the functional potential of the microbial communities by annotating the assembled genes using databases like CAC, COG, or EGNOG. Then, correlate the microbial diversity and functional potential with environmental factors, examples pH, temperature, nutrients level, etc., using statistical analysis tools like R or Python. Required tools: genome sequencing platforms like Illumina, PacBio, etc. Genome assembly and annotation tools like SPADES, MegaHit, Proca, etc. Taxonomic classification tools: Kraken, Centrifuge, Clark, etc. Functional annotation bases like KEGG, COG or eggnog, etc. Statistical analysis tools like R, Python, SciPy, StatsMed, models, etc. Programming and operating systems used like Linux or Unix based operating systems, Python, Perl, or R programming languages. Bioinformatic libraries and packages, BioPython, BioPandas, SciPy, etc. These project ideas required a solid understanding of bioinformatics and computational biology. They involve processing large amounts of sequencing data, performing comparative genomics and functional analysis, integrating various tools and databases. A good grasp of programming languages like Python, Perl, or R, as well as familiarity with Linux, Unix operating system is essential for executing these projects successfully. On the final note, we can say that whole genome sequencing represents a transformative advancement in genomics with significant implications for healthcare, research, and agriculture. As this technology continues to evolve, its integration into routine practice and research will likely expand, offering new insights into the complexities of life. If you found this information helpful, please like and subscribe to our channel for more insights and consider joining our course and training to deepen your understanding of genomics and bioinformatics. Thank you all.